All right, folks, gather round for a tale that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about the crypto game. A world where patience isn't just a virtue, it's a superpower. And our hero? Well, he's not your average Joe. He's the HODL Master 3000. 7 years ago, when Bitcoin was just a twinkle in the eye of the internet, Dan decided to take the plunge. While everyone else was busy refreshing their screens every 5 seconds, Dan had a different plan. He bought his coins, locked them away, and then he waited. Now, you might be thinking, wait, that's it? He just waited? And you'd be right. But here's the kicker. While the crypto world was going bonkers, with prices swinging wildly like a cat on a hot tin roof, Dan was living his best life. He wasn't glued to charts or sweating over every dip. Nope. This guy was out there, sipping lattes, learning to juggle, and probably inventing a new dance move or two. Fast forward to today, and guess what? Dan is sitting pretty, watching his initial investment grow into a forest of financial freedom. Meanwhile, his buddies who've been day trading like there's no tomorrow? Well, let's just say they've got more gray hairs than gains. But here's the real tea. Dan's secret wasn't some complex algorithm or insider info. It was something your grandma probably told you a million times. Patience. As the wise old saying goes, patience turns seeds into forests. And in Dan's case, those seeds were digital. But the forest? Oh, it's very real, and it's made of cold, hard cash. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about all the action? The thrill of the trade? Well, while everyone else was doing their best impression of a hamster on a wheel, making 100 trades a day and probably losing their lunch money in the process, Dan was, wait for it, sitting. Yep, just sitting. He wasn't just twiddling his thumbs. Oh no, this guy was living his best life, one sip of coffee at a time. It's a typical day in the crypto world. The markets are going crazy. Red and green candles flying everywhere like it's some kind of demented Christmas party. Traders are screaming at their screens, pulling their hair out, probably considering a career change to something less stressful, like defusing bombs. And there's Dan, in his favorite coffee shop, casually stirring his third latte of the day. He's not even looking at his phone. Instead, he's chatting up the barista, learning about the intricate art of latte foam designs. Why? Because he knows something that all those frantic traders do. The secret to crypto success isn't about riding every wave, it's about catching the right tide. But let's be real for a second. This patience thing? It's not for the faint of heart. It takes nerves of steel to watch your investment drop faster than a lead balloon and not flinch. It's like being on a roller coaster, blindfolded, and trusting that you'll end up where you need to be. Dan's mindset was simple. He wasn't in it for the quick buck. He saw cryptocurrency as a long-term game, a marathon, not a sprint. While others were trying to predict the next 5 minutes, Dan was looking 5 years ahead. He understood that in the grand scheme of things, those daily fluctuations were just noise. Annoying, sometimes terrifying noise, but noise nonetheless. Now, you might be wondering, how did he do it? How did he resist the urge to panic sell every time the market sneezed? Well, folks, that's where the real magic happens. Dan had a secret weapon, a life outside of crypto. Shocking, I know. While his friends were becoming one with their trading screens, developing a permanent hunch, and probably vitamin D deficiency, Dan was out there living. He picked up new hobbies, traveled, and even started a book club. Yes, a book club. Who knew that discussing Jane Austen could be the key to crypto riches? But here's the real kicker. Dan's patience didn't just pay off financially. It gave him something even more valuable. Peace of mind. While the crypto world was losing its collective marbles over every tweet from a certain billionaire with a penchant for memes, Dan was sleeping like a baby. A very rich baby, but a baby nonetheless. Now I can hear the skeptics out there. But what if he had sold at the peak? He could have made even more. And to that, I say, coulda, woulda, shoulda. The thing about peaks is, You only know their peaks after they've passed. Dan's strategy wasn't about hitting the jackpot on one lucky trade. It was about consistent long-term growth. And boy, did it pay off. So, what's the moral of our story? Is it that we should all be like Dan, buy some crypto, and then go into hibernation for 7 years? Well, not exactly. The real lesson here is about the power of perspective. In a world that's constantly screaming for our attention, that's always pushing us to act now, there's immense power in taking a step back and playing the long game. It's about understanding that sometimes the best move is no move at all. It's about having the courage to stick to your guns when everyone else is losing their heads. And most importantly, it's about remembering that there's more to life than watching candlestick charts all day. So, the next time you're tempted to make your 100th trade of the day, or you're about to sell everything because of a scary headline, take a page out of Diamond Hands Dan's book. Take a deep breath, step away from the screen, and maybe go learn how to make a killer latte art. Your future self, and your blood pressure, will thank you. Remember, folks, in the wild world of crypto, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a strategy. A strategy that might just turn your digital pennies into a forest of prosperity. And who knows, maybe in 7 years, you'll be the one sipping lattes, living the good life, while everyone else is still trying to figure out what the heck a blockchain is. So, are you ready to channel your inner Dan? To become a master of the HODL? To turn those diamond hands into a whole diamond lifestyle? The choice is yours. But remember, in the game of crypto, it's not about who makes the most moves. It's about who makes the right moves. And sometimes, the right move is simply to sit back, relax, and let time do its thing. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was any crypto fortune worth talking about. So grab that coffee, pick up a new hobby, and who knows, maybe in a few years, you'll be the one telling your own legendary tale of patience and prosperity. Just don't forget us little people when you're yacht shopping, okay?